Hello, everyone. Um, Sorry, I haven't done this for a while. Have been a continual string of illnesses that have made this a bit difficult to do. Also, we had to completely remake everything in OBS because it turns out that Stream Elements was doing a load of AI stuff, so I guess can't use that anymore. So that does mean a few things like chat isn't working. I've been trying a couple of ways to maybe get chat to appear, but at the moment I haven't been able to get that to work. So we are chatless. I do apologise. So what are we going to do today? So what we are going to do today. Sorry if I have to go quiet for any bit, that's because I'm still a bit under the weather. Just slightly less under the weather than I was. Enough to stream. So, what I'm hoping today we can do is effectively use this to hold my feet over the fire to actually get some work done. As people can see on the cover, we have released the warrior there. We've released a load of classes on itch.io. While I've been sick this past couple of weeks, I have got some groundwork bits done. The character generation section has had a second pass, so that looks a bit fancier now. What I'm hoping we can do is get most of the stuff done that Paladin can get a release. Because this was meant to be done about a couple of weeks ago, because then I would have a few weeks to do Ranger ready for the first, which is 2 days' time. That is not going to happen. So Ranger is going to have a bit of a delayed release. I do apologize. So until that happens, we will try and get Paladin done as quickly as possible. Basically, because I've been unwell, and we're doing a bit of a release of the books that we've currently done. I'm also starting to make some progress on the monk, which had some bits I needed to resolve. So for those who are keeping track of where we are, the current plan is we're going to get Paladin done, we're going to get Monk done. They can get Paladin can get to release, Monk can get to re-release. Then I'll start on Ranger. While I'm working on Ranger, I'll also do the one section of the Rogue that we hadn't released yet. Get that done so that can get its full update release. That I could do, I could kind of intersperse between getting the Ranger done. Then once that's all done, the only things we've got left hanging over my head like a sword of Damocles is a part of Pact Bound and what was the other one? Druid. Druid is what we'll then be working on. So yeah, we've got some bits to do. I do apologise again if I start going a bit quiet because I am still sick. So what are we currently working on? So we're working on the action system for the Paladin. Every martial has an action system of some sort. For the warrior, it's their combat step actions, which kind of does everything. Lawmaster has maneuvers, which are for some subclasses very selfish, but generally they're very team orientated. In the same way Bard is when they go with their martial action focus. We then have a rogue who is doing more of a... They don't really get new actions, they just get stuff they get to add on top of their actions, which is a bit like what Paladins get to do with their smite, and what Rangers get to do with their Hunter's Mark. But this is something a little bit extra. So much like with sneak attack. So how to describe it? So you've got sneak attack, which is when you meet certain conditions, usually having advantage using your specific skill, you can apply your sneak attack and you can reduce the damage to do some special thing based on the skill that is your specialism. It's a lot of combat effects, combat debuffs, buffs to your party. Paladin kind of gets that with the smite powers, in that they can reduce their smite damage to apply a smite effect. This effectively gets to take the place of the many smite spells that there were, which is why I'm going to be adding some smite powers later. The key difference is though, smite is limited, sneak attack is not, which is why we want a separate action system. So their action system is that at the start of the turn they roll a dice and they get a random action, and if they've already had that action this encounter, they go to a different one because you can't use the same action twice in a set. And if they get to 6 actions in an encounter, they get to do an empowered one. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Generally it's to try and make the martials all have slightly different ways of dealing with combat. You have Lawmaster and Warrior, which take a very organised route. You have Martial Artist that gets this very random, off-the-cuff version. And then you have Paladin, which also has this very random nature to it. And then you have Ranger and Rogue, which is very controlled-ish, in that you're decreasing your damage for a definite effect. Yeah. So there are 4 that a Paladin gets to choose between. One is command abilities, one is heal abilities, one is defensive abilities, one is damage abilities, and then the one we've got left is for Oathbreakers. And it is a little bit of everything, but mostly damage. And then we'll do making some smites. So we're part way through this tree. We've got to hit number 4. So we've got number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we can get these done, that would be fantastic. If we can get these done and make progress on the smite powers, that'd be fucking amazing. Yeah. So generally the goal is get the smites done, get these actions done, and then that's it. Then Paladin is ready for release. I will reveal now that some classes have had a second pass, more so than others. We have the Cleric has some new features, the Sorcerer has one new feature, and the Bard had some additional features added, because the way multi-classing works is you need a certain number of features, and we did not have that. Another thing, I'll see if I can show it quickly, is we had our first combat session in a while where I got this. Do I not have? No, I can just use this. So we had a first encounter. Here we go. Let's show this off briefly. Wait just a second. So you should be able to see center. So we ran an encounter with 2 wolves, 4 young wolves, a wolf pack leader, and a snow wolf. So, as you can see, a little bit different stat blocks. We're leaning into, like we have with many things, tags. So tags kind of can give you a quick on the cuff, just look at it and you'll know what the role is. And some of the mechanical effects, so for example, minion, your HP is reduced to 1, your CR is reduced, you don't get a skill bonus, you are there to be chump, you are there to die. As you can see, we have tactics, very classic. We have bite. So one thing you'll notice here, I'll highlight it and I'll turn it off just so it's a bit easier to see, is you'll see there that there is PHY, 1. The reason we have done that is so certain monsters, it can be easy at times to know with monsters what stat is important, and if they have proficiency, expertise, whatever. So what that tells you is the number 1 tells you how many times the skill bonus is added. So that's useful for skills, telling you if they've got proficiency. As you can see with the skills, you've got perception +3, 2. That tells you that the bonus there is they're getting expertise, they're getting to add the skill bonus twice. And the PHY tells you for the attack roll that physique is the trait used. So then if a character reduces the opponent's physique, you know, okay, this needs to change. Likewise, if a monster buffs a physique, then you can go, okay, that needs to change, this needs to. It gives you a bit more ability to, on the fly, deal with stuff. And hopefully communicate that for the Dungeon Master. So in the case of wolves, if they take damage, they deal extra damage to prone targets. And then if the target size category is, and it varies based on the wolf what the size category is, they are not prone. And then you have reactions, which is Pax Aid. So these are triggered when certain things happen. For the young wolves, it's if another wolf is reduced to 0. For a wolf, it's if they're desperate, so 25% health, or reduced to 0. And the bigger wolves are if their allies get bloodied, and then an effect happens. So in the case of most of the wolves, Pax Aid is you can move and then make an attack. Usually they move towards the wolf, so it's very much a attack the melee members of the party. So then we have the 2 big wolves. As you can see, this one's got Skirmisher Leader, and this one's got Disruptor Spellcaster. So this tells you what their purposes are, and this one tells you this one's going to have spells, this one's going to have leadership abilities. So This one, for example, is Aura of Cold. Its area controls difficult terrain, and for the encounter, all its allies have cold reduction. Yeah, so you see here the version of this one's packed aid is it will go towards its ally wolf and then heal it. So it's got a recharge 6 attached to that. And then instead of spell slots, we've given them recharge 6 spells. We tell you what the circle of the spell is and what school it is in 3 letters. The reason for that is that obviously counter spells are a thing still. Yes, it is a spell. We are treating it as a spell as far as the rules are concerned. It's just that we're kind of making it more condensed and easy to read on a character sheet. The spells don't perfectly match what spells are in the player's book. Freezing Wind, for example, is a variation of Razor Wind. Ice Breath is a version of Cone of Cold. Icicle Shot is Ice Knife. But the key thing is we give you a school, we give you a spell circle. If players have stuff that play with that, they can do it. And yeah, I think this will be a good way of making spellcasters appropriate. What we would potentially do for a normal monster, if it has spellcasting, is you'll have this. This is the combat stat block. This is all you need to run a combat with this monster. But then what we'll do is tend to have an out of combat spell list. So it's like, hi, you have time to look up spells. You have time to work out what they do. Here is a proper spell list with spell slots. We're not expecting you to use this in combat. This is just for the longer kind of tiers of play. Likewise, for those that are being dealt with, you would have concepts here. One thing I would add for all monsters is a behaviour table, so that if you've got a group that potentially is wanting to run a bit GM-less in combat, just treat it a bit more like a board game. Or if you're wanting to kind of solo run an adventure, then you could use the table of behaviour. Basically, you treat it like a board game. You'll do certain actions when the card is drawn, you'll do some things when the card is drawn. Then for big monsters, potentially like the pack leader and the snow wolf, we would then add critical damage and critical hit charts, which is where on a critical hit they do something to you, but if you critical hit them, something happens to them. A good example would be, for example, on obviously we can't use beholders, they're someone else's property, but if we were to do beholders, you would, for example, go on a critical hit, maybe you cut off one of the eye rays, so that eye ray cannot be used. Maybe for a dragon you would make it that the breath weapon doesn't lose its recharge or something like that. Or maybe it gains a charge effect instead of recharge, so it takes a few turns to build up before the breath weapon is to happen. And that just keeps fun is interesting. Also a loot table for when you want to harvest them rewards, you can get different quality wolf pelts, etc, etc. Yeah, and then we have command actions. So then we have the pack leader, it gets command actions. This is exclusive for leaders, and effectively it lets you spend command points during a turn to do certain things. So for example, you target a wolf. That wolf can then use their reaction to move double their movement speed, or move their movement speed to attack, or pack protection. They can jump in the way. or invigorating how they can give barrier points. I need to work on this a little bit. I need to work on hit points. I need to work on a few bits. Effectively, the monsters died very quickly. Not that that is a bad thing. I just need to work out if that's what we actually want. And from that, then work out how we're going to make things work. There is some maths I'm starting to make in the back of my head for monsters in the same way we did spell math, but we're not there yet. I'll quickly just lead a cover. Yeah, so you have command action. As long as you have CP available, these actions can be performed on their turn, during the turn of an entity they are leading, or at the end of any other entity's turn, much like a legendary action. And the command reactions can just happen. As long as the trigger occurs. And they're replenished at the start of the turn, much like AP and RP. So, but as you can see, we have different roles. So we have artillery, assassin, bulwark, disruptor, lead heavy, leader, medic, minion, scout, soldier, support, and vanguard. And so, hopefully these keywords give us enough variance that we can have some really fun game play with it. So that's monsters. Let me just go back to paladins. But yeah, so I kind of wanted to show that because I've been very happy with that. And that I've worked out is how I think I want stat blocks to look. I've been kind of winging it up until now, but now we've got that. So all the playbooks are getting updated. Stat book, which is going to be sweet. I'm very happy, if you cannot tell. Like, been annoyed that I've been sick and haven't gotten things done, but what I have got done, very happy with. Very, very happy. Yeah. So that's that. So yeah, so let's right, okay. Select tag, extra damage. So Surging Fury, which is the Zealot version. It's the Zealot version. So the Zealot version is an AoE. So what I think we want to do is Surging Fury is what we're calling it. Okay. Okay, so on a hit. Oh. On a hit. damage. Damage. Want to hurt you, and then. General empowered action equal to yeah, I like that. That's cool. Right, let's go. Increase the size of font. Increase the size. I'm slowly learning this editing software, which is very handy. Okay. Yeah. Void flame, rebuke, that's what I want. Put text in there. What we call it, surge. Just to double check myself. Yeah, that was Surging Strike, this is Surging Fury. Okay, that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. To update the image file to be this new action card. Okay. That one. Void charge. Teleport charge gives some damage reduction. Okay. So let's say we want to duplicate that card. Let's have a look. The charge attacks. That's surge, castigation. It's the aura. Here we go. Well, should we play this movement? So, what we want you to do. What do we call it? We called it a void charge. I think in my head I had an image like a biotics charge that the Vanguard gets in Mass Effect 3. Because some damage reduction. Okay. Wait, 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 wait. Some damage reduction. What did we give the charge? There we go. Advancing Bulwark. That was a bonus to your hit target. Okay. What if... check with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the charge is not a prerequisite skill. Good. So from here, Vampiric Aura, you get into where everything starts to have level prerequisites to be able to use. So, Void Charge. So, target. Range. Just a second. Okay, we're back. Oh, God, O'Reilly. Is this working? Is this working? Yes. Okay. Okay. So. Charge. Clean speed. Target. Okay, we'll just do that for now. Okay, so you... teleport to the target. Make a melee attack or unarmed strike. Alright, so that one. Yep, I know. Yep, I know. Just no. There we go. Cool. Right, then next bit. So you teleport. You then make a single melee weapon attack on strike. On here you replace the damage type. Put damage down. How should they do it? Yeah. Spike damage stuff. Ah. I need to briefly correct a previous what I did because apparently I made some spelling mistakes. Yep. And there was another one I messed up. It's radiant charge. Quickly update that. Better I do it while I'm aware of it. Charge. Okay. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to do this one because my throat seems to despise me talking, which is a bit of a problem. History. Oh dear. I got this. Two action point action. Void charge. Okay, one more for that page, and then we're on to the last four. Vampiric aura. So, I'll explain this one briefly. So basically, every one of those has a special aura effect they get. I did. There we go. Briefly just had to change the void charge because I've got a very important thing. A very important thing, which is just need to change that sentence. Otherwise that's going to look very weird. So just if we do that, we can edit the image. Okay, so well, we add so. Was it vampiric aura? Oh, pardon me. So, vampiric aura. What's this one? Once enemy takes damage. Oh, one enemy takes damage, it puts my damage die, you recover HP. They're in range, or you deal damage and you recover HP to total damage. Beautiful. Just to tidy up some lines. Okay. Ooh, wait, how many action points has the Orifex been? One. Don't get that wrong. No, come back in. Oh, it's because I did that. There we go. Of course. Bye. So that leaves one for that vampiric orb. That'd be red boom. That is another action done. So that's good. That means I think that's all the stances done, which is good because stances are the most annoying things in the world to design. Right, void fire orb. Okay, it's a bit of a ranged attack. Duplicate. So, how this one's going to work is it effectively a fireball. Give me a second while I quickly lock up. Sauces, rolls. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, so. Do acts of faith have their contingent? No, okay. We'll use channel. So, target. What you can see if it range. Ooh, what range? Hey, Ooh, let's give him a look. Let's go. Let's give him the long-ranged option. That isn't terrible. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, no, I got that law. It's a little bit, a little bit darker, but I like it. I like it a lot. Yep. There we go. There we go. Cool. So, void fire. So. Sorry. You fire the void upon your enemies. Each. FTG. Surge. Okay. So, inflicted disadvantage. We've done that. So, on a failed test. What do they take? They take. Oh, blip, I've been muted for God knows how long. Oh, I can't believe that. That would explain what. Right, I don't know how much you've missed. So we've done Vampire Orb. We had to increase it because I forgot it's level 10, which is good because that makes the power level much more balanced to give the Oathsworn such a powerful ability at level 10. Makes a bit more sense. Then there is Arise, which I had a brief moment going, how am I going to make this work? And then I realised, and I'm really happy. So here's what we're going to do, okay? What we do is you can pick an entity, okay? You can pick an entity, and basically you can cast the summon appropriate spell. Without needing a spell. As effectively you reanimate the body. And what I would probably say, because the highest level is 6, is what I would probably say is you get to cast the summon spell at 6th level for all of them. And then if you have it empowered, you get to cast it at 8. But you get to add half your SP to it. Okay, so that's that's a cool effect. making you spend an action to... First you have to roll it, then you have to spend an action to actually use it. I like that a lot. That's going to be a fun ability to watch someone use. Probably one of my players. Not the... Ooh, yes. Yes, I forgot about that. Hold on, I need to change something a second. I want to set the size to 7 as I was Yes, that's going to be fun. That's going to be very fun. So the thought process. Yep. I love it. So, thought process, okay. Thought process is this. Not only do you get to summon this thing, but while summoned, your entity gets to basically act as a transmitter for your Oathsworn's aura. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Like, I've never had a desire to play an Oathbreaker, and I probably, I'm going to be honest with you, still don't, because I'm a bit of a rule follower at heart. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. However, at least we can make being an Oathbreaker kind of rad. Because the worst thing about Oathbreaker is when it's like, oh, what's that? You broke your oath? Oh. Yeah. Also, hello. Word of Darkness, Smite. This is a level 15 effect. So, free use of your smite, but your damage type is set and you use a specific smite power. Okay, yeah, I remember what I was doing here. I remember my madness. Okay. Oh no, I wasn't meant to click that. Shit. Okay. How did I... Okay, that's that working. Good. You get to use your Oath-Empowered Smite feature. Unfortunately, what you don't get to see at the moment is me just playing about with graphic software in the background. Despite your foes. You get to use your open spines. You weapon attack. Strike. Hit. Use. Out. Smite feature. Necrotic radiant damage. Oh god. The damage type is necrotic radiant damage, and what unique power can we give this smite? What unique power can we give this smite? I quickly look at my list of weird smite powers. We could do warp space, break enchantment, BP, teleport. Could do a curse smite. One of curse smite effects. One of curse smite effects might actually be fun. That or poison. Do we want a poison? Or do we want a cursed smite? I think if we do the curse smite, because that is a slightly more powerful ability, which is suitable for a level 15. Poison. Specific entity types might be immune. Certain constructs. Let's have a look. Let's quickly jump to entity types. Who gets shit against poison? Animals don't. Constructs have advantage to resist being poisoned, but they don't have poison immunity by default. Do masked? No. I think it's oozes, constructs, and undead. Everyone else is not automatically immune to poison damage, and the poisoned condition is... yeah, you get a penalty to all trait tests equal to your degrees of the condition. But, actually, isn't there a condition that does what I want to do? No, Mind Lock. Mind Lock is more... Mind Lock could work. You don't get your skill bonus to your trait tests. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. You can only cast cantrips or talents. And you cease concentrating on any spell you are concentrating on. Could do a Mind Lock smite. Unless otherwise stated, last land of your turn. I mean, a one-turn mind lock smite would be very... Yeah, I think a one-turn mind slot. A one-turn mind lock smite. Yeah, let's do that. So, until the start of your next turn, target against the addition. We don't need to do that, we don't need to do that, because that's all determined by the rules for making attacks on people. No. Piece of silver. There we go. But yeah. Come on. Duplicate that. There. Go. Have I italicized the things I need to italicize? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. It's wonderful. Cool. So then, quickly jump to Fallen. What? Jump to there. Quickly. To the start of the turn. And fair. Smite. But that's that action done. Then we just need to do one more, which is Word of Darkness in Word of Darkness inversion. What the hell did I make inversion do? Magical darkness, people take damage inside, and have a HP max reduction. Okay, that's fine. We can copy Void Fire Orb, we do a bit of a ranged AoE, but it's a bit of damage control. Is that... No, it's not. Okay, cool, good. Just a second. Why, YouTube, are you sending me email notifications that I... Oh, hold on. Right, we need to go on break a second, because I need to quickly receive a delivery at the door. Be just a moment. Okay, turns out that delivery was not the one I was expecting, it was for next door. Okay. Okay. So I might need to run again in a minute to the door. Okay. Inversion. Okay, so inversion. We copy void fire. We copy void fire. We copy void fire. We do this. We do that. We do that. Set the level to 15. I need to keep an eye on my phone because basically yeah, you gotta love doing all the jobs. Yes, I'm going to be at convention helping out, and it's going to be a thing to experience. Okay, so 12 meters. Point you can see in range. Oh, 2. Here's okay, so we create an area, magical darkness. Boom. So okay. So they have to make a save. You then, each entity takes conditions. Damage drain. Use your... drained. Use of that. So we've got a condition. Okay, let's reduce the size of this. Increase the number of... Use the frightened condition? No. Yeah, that works. Okay. It's going to be a bit tight of a character with an action card. Well, weapons. The key thing is done. It is done. So, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. 11. Fuck. There. Outside. Cool. Great. Fantastic. Right. Is that what I think it is? No, it is not. Once. Okay, good news everyone, that's the Axe of Faith done, meaning all we need to do now is work on smites. Okay. Right, I'm going to call it there because we're done with them. So, thank you for coming, thank you for joining. We'll see you all next time. I will try and see you. Do as well.